Hello everyone, welcome back to our Let's Talk show. I'm so excited and so happy that you've joined us today again for this show. Remember, it's Cafe Digital TV on Facebook, Cafe TV YouTube, and Cafe TV on Instagram. I'm your host, Miss Kayla. So today we're going to look at cohabitation. But before that, I know you can see we have different faces today. And I'm also happy to host today so that we may talk and see ni nini ambacho ama itakuwaje katika uhusiano kama huu. So beside me we have two incredible and amazing guests, pretty lady and a gentleman. So on my right hand side we have a gentleman who is tell us his name.
Oh, thank you. I am Boaz Silas.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Esther Odongo.
So keep it on Cafe TV, Facebook, Cafe TV, YouTube, and Cafe TV Instagram as we discuss more and talk together to get how we can deal with this situation. Welcome. So, by the way, just as we've seen, we now today want to see this cohabitation stuff. And majorly it's around and it's happening. So between the two of you, how do you really understand the word cohabitation or cohabiting? How do you get it?
To my opinion, to cohabitate, this is the state of two people of different sex living together under one roof, but are illegally married. They are not married, in other words. They just live together for some period of time. They can enjoy anything that married people do enjoy. But then there is no legal formal union form that is signed by any of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Esther, how do you get it? How do you understand it?
I think cohabitation is two unmarried people enjoying the sex privileges, basically.
Okay, so it's these two people living together and the act of having sex, and then they do it the way they feel it, but they're not married, they're not bonded.
Not really.
Okay, so now let us see this situation. I believe it's something that is happening. Ata pale shuleni, those people in campus, you can just find yourself, you live with another person, like you cohabit, sindio?
Not another person.
Yeah.
The so-called boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay. So in this situation, like now there are two, the major thing they can prioritize, like what do they really focus on?
Majorly, these people, they major on these funny things that they enjoy. Actually, marriage and cohabitation, we need really to know what do we mean when we cohabitate and what exactly do we mean when we mention the word marriage. So that by the time we arrive at a certain conclusion, we shall have known that this is to cohabitate and this is to marry. I'll start with the cohabitation, of which we've actually explained. Now, what is marriage in relation to cohabitation?
Okay.
Marriage is legal, formal union that two people come together, sign a document that we name marriage certificate.
Yeah.
There is legality and there is a restriction. Somebody's under certain portfolio.
Yeah, so you can't even get out of it because there is something that has bonded you, the two of you.
Of
so you
course.
really need to stay there.
Of course.
Yeah, so that is basically when you talk of marriage.
Marriage.
Yeah.
So in relation to cohabitation, cohabitation one is free. Actually, you can get into it, you enjoy it, all those rights, you understand?
Yeah.
Like sexual right and any other thing. But then there is nothing that ties you on that. You can quit it anytime you like.
Yeah, so if tukiangalia hapo nje, like we've now seen the examples. It's something that is happening, both vijana and I'm sure. Can you really get even the elderly people doing this stuff cohabiting, like they're just and yet they're not married?
Yeah, a lot of people are staying together na hawajakuwa married. A lot of them outside there, because mainly others find marriage very expensive. Yeah. Because they can't get the funds to get married, so they'd rather just stay together, wakae tu pamoja, or while working out something till they get the marriage certificate.
Okay, so I'm trying to get something. When you talk of they come together, we also have this thing called come we stay. It's also coming here. When you say we come, and then these three things, they're so different, Sidio? Because this come we stay, it can be like you're now staying together and you've agreed and you've been bounded, Sidio? Because you've not accepted. And then there's this cohabiting, that just the act of living together for the sexual benefit.
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I think come we stay and cohabiting is one thing. Come, umekuja, we are staying.
Yeah.
Hakuna kitu imetubonda hapa. We've not signed anything. Yeah. Cohabiting. You're not different with that person in university mwenye ameishi na boyfriend yake, and they're just there. They're just enjoying, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no difference. There's not. Basically, hakuna difference kubwa sana between come we stay and cohabiting.
So, boss, do you agree with that?
Partly, but not so very much. Why? You know, we have people, including our parents, who've been cohabitating, but they don't know.
Yeah.
Even, I believe that even my mom and my dad are cohabitating up to date. Because, yes, you know, to some extent, let's look at it logically.
What makes you believe they are cohabiting?
I do. Even your mom does so, and your dad. Nothing blocks the cohabitation bit from getting a child out of it.
Yeah.
Because there isn't restriction that now that we are cohabitating, we should not get a child. Get me? So you get that in when we are in this act of cohabitating, we realize a child comes up, yeah, and we start becoming responsible. There is only something that differs us from the word marriage, but of course we are next to it. So that is why I say that some people are either they are in it knowingly,
and some doesn't
and
know.
some unknowingly.
Okay, so a little bit, we have some people that have joined us. I'm seeing Eltra Jr. saying morning to you, and you're welcome. Oh, and he's also saying that we look amazing, thanks. And we have in here. Whittington is telling us that cohabiting happens mostly at the youth stage, in campus, and when they think wanapendana. So this one I can ask you, eh? You can tell us something about this, campus stuff.
Pale campus, people stay together a lot. Eh? Watu wanaishi pamoja sana, especially the boyfriend and girlfriends. Ukipata universities zenye, there are hostels ndani. Yeah. And let's say the girl is staying inside, and the guy is staying outside. So of course, udem hatataka tu kukaa shule, and the boyfriend is outside. And you know, when nikitoka nje napata food tamu, you know, niko na boyfriend, we have some quality time if I want to spend there, and I can drop it hot whenever he wants it, you know. Yeah, so leads to also unprotected sex. Basically, ebu angalia, naishi na boyfriend yangu.
Yeah.
Tunapendana. Hakuna haja tutumie condom wakati tunaenda, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
just say it, eh? Wakati mnaenda
have sex. Yeah. There is no protection, because ukiambia boyfriend yako, si leo tujaribu ile trust, nimepata ingine hapa mint. Atakwambia manze mi hizo stuff, niko allergic, mi hata siwezi fanya.
Inaleta rashes, eh?
You know? Yeah. So ni cohabiting iko sana.
So it's common in universities, eh? Okay, so we're also finding Ofeneke is here with us. Welcome. Derek George anasema ako ndani, and good morning to you. So now that we've seen it always mostly happen in the campus and still outside here, na vijana pia it's also happening. So now let us look at the advantages. What do we really gain from it? The advantages part of the importance. Nini ambacho ni muhimu ambacho kitasababisha ukue katika kitu kama hicho? Yeah.
I believe most people cohabit because they want to know their partner more. Yeah, you know. Hautataka tu kukua na mtu then later mmeishi pamoja, huyu anapenda tu kurusha socks, huyu hata atandiki bed, huyu hata oshi vyombo, you know. So others believe that if we stay together, I think we can learn more about each other. Yeah. That is what I think.
Okay, so when like you cohabit, at least it will help you identify who you are the weakness. So that's okay. So
Exactly.
about you, how do you see it, the importance of it?
Actually, as a gentleman,
Yeah.
I would wish to cohabitate. Why? I would wish to cohabitate
Why?
to learn my weakness, so that before I get into the factual marriage thing, then I shall have learned something. How?
Your weakness, as in
In
your
terms
lady
of
or
how?
you?
No, mine.
Your
You know, let me tell you one thing, Esther. A man might not know his weakness until someone comes forth. You hear me?
Yeah.
Now, what brings this? Women, you know, we work on single pants, for example. Women, we do one vest, for example. Women, we rarely cook.
Yeah.
But then, when somebody gets into your life, you start cohabitating, you learn things, right? So when you learn things, then you come to realize that, oh, then this is how things are done. For two, I also learn the characteristics of a lady that I want to get into marriage with. So I think probably that comes up as an advantage to me as a gentleman and as a youth as well.
So this one will also help you to identify the steps that you really need to know in life.
Of course.
In that utakuwa unajua hatua gani nitapiga. Tayari unasema men ampendi kupika, but now when this person comes in, at least utakuwa interested, yeah?
Yeah, you start to learn, okay, this is what we mean companionship. Hey, she starts making you to know that really living two people is meaningful, you see?
Yeah.
So this starts from the word to cohabitate, gradually gives birth to marriage.
Okay.
Yes.
So like we're trying to tell us that, and also notifying you that this cohabiting stuff can also lead unto marriage. Sindio? Kwa sababu when you are together, at least you'll now know ni hatua gani ambayo unastahili kufanya, in that you have someone beside you. You also need to work hard. Yeah. So that you achieve something, and then this other person you can cope together. Mm-hmm. So another thing that you can feel, we need to see that the advantage of it.
Myself, basically, I don't find it very appropriate to cohabit.
Yeah.
You see? So I won't look at it in a more positive way, because there are other things we can do instead of cohabitating. If you want to know yourself better, you can date. That's why we go on longer dates. You know, on longer. I don't mean umekaa na msupa wako 2 weeks. Msupa, unaweza kaa sasa tuishi ndani hivyo nini, you know? It's not appropriate. That's why you go on longer dates. You need to go on longer dates to know your partner more. I feel it's not necessary.
Just to challenge.
So,
Esther, we don't want to run away from truth.
Okay.
You see, we circumnavigate around the truth and we don't hit it on the point. You know it from where you sit, that people cohabitate. And we want the viewers or any other person outside there to understand that this is what we mean by cohabitation, and this is what one should actually do when he or she is cohabitating. Factually, we cohabitate. We learn few things from cohabitation, as the ones we've mentioned with you. So maybe if at all you've tuned to the disadvantages, I would actually join you. But on the advantages, we can enjoy those few privileges.
And as you,
yeah, by the way, remember,
there are few, because utaishi na msupa wako and you'll be enjoying all the sex you want. What if ukichoka? Sasa ukichoka, what will you do?
Hapo sasa unachoka, and then unaenda to another person.
To another person. And you know, you men, you're very nyinyi watu, by the way, nyinyi watu. You'll stay with a lady. Utakaa na a lady for around a year. Unamwacha, unaendea rafiki yake. Unarudi
hiyo process, mnacohabitate, unafanya tu vile unataka.
Kwa hiyo nyumba tu.
Kwa hiyo nyumba tu.
Anaosha vyombo, anapiga duster, anafanya hizo vitu zote. Another lady, you know. So, point yangu ni, okay, yes, it's ni vitu zinafanyika. People cohabitate, really. Like, mostly wenye wanaona we can tunaweza share bills, si ndio, itakuwa less juu now we are together.
Sasa mna balance,
now so we are together, you can do this, I can do this, it's easier. And about the marriage thing, if we can't get the funds to get married, tunaweza still ishi pamoja ndio tuone venye later we can get married, you know?
I agree with you.
So by the way, we have someone here, Innocent Slim anasema watching from the lakeside, sorry, locked in, you're welcome. Alfie saying amazing, and then we have Japeto, MC Japeto, superb. Barbara is also here enjoying the show. Big ups, my people. You're welcome, Bonita. So now we've just seen the importance. But kumbuka, katika kila kitu hapa maishani lazima kuwe na kuzuri na kubaya. There must be advantage and disadvantage of it. Yeah. But there are some things that the negativity in a duel kushinda the positivity. But now when we see this cohabiting stuff, the way I'm seeing you telling us, like, boss, you say this one can help you identify mtu, utamjua kwaje, utajisaidia wewe pia, si ndio? Alafu pia in such situation, if you are serious in it, itakusaidia you work hard to achieve something. And then it also help you to identify the weakness of this person. Utajua nikiwa na mtu kama huyu, nikifanya hivi atafurahia, nikifanya vile hatakuwa anafurahia, si ndio? So don't forget to tune it. It's Cohabited Digital TV on Facebook, Cohabited TV YouTube, and Cohabited TV Instagram. We'll be right back after the short break. Don't walk away. Welcome back. Remember to tune it at Cohabited Digital TV on Facebook, Cohabited TV YouTube, and Cohabited TV Instagram. Don't forget we have our amazing visitor, Esther and Boaz. So join us, a comment, and remember to share. Don't forget hapo kwa Facebook, just like the page, share with your friends. Tell them to watch, comment, and share maze. Msinyamaze hapo nje. We really need to talk. This thing is happening unto us. Ni kitu ambacho tunapitia, guys, okay? So before I'm seeing Barbara is saying that boys unafaa kucheza orutu. And then you're also seeing Professor Amata is watching. You're welcome, pro. Kotu sawa, karibu sana. So now we've seen the advantages stuffs of this cohabiting stuff na tumeongelea. Now let us at least see the bad side of it. Hatuwezi kosa ubaya or something. So let us now see. Let me start with you, Esther. What are the disadvantage thing una feel to hiyo kitu inaleta tu tatizo kwetu?
I think mimi nilianza disadvantages kitambo sana because I'm not for this cohabiting thing. Nilianza kitambo sana.
Yeah.
Si ndio, Boaz?
I know, ladies, you do go the other side.
Ni sawa, I'm a lady. Okay, I'm according to we're in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in my early 20s, I'd still want to go na culture yetu. You know?
Yeah.
This started from kitambo sana. Kitambo haungekubaliwa kuishi na mwenzako or your partner if you're not married.
Yeah.
There were rules, right? Yeah. And sisi, we've just adapted the Western culture. Yeah, we just adapted the Western culture. Ndio kitu tunaendeleza sahi. People are cohabiting and it is happening and we are fine with it, but it is not okay.
So what makes you feel that it's not okay? Like unaona ukijaribu hiyo cohabitate, what makes you feel it's that bad?
Okay. Let's say I stay with this guy for around 3 years. Tumeishi pamoja. But before to move in, we used to say, oh, me, I love doing this. Oh, me, I love doing this. Just because your partner loves doing that thing.
Yeah.
So you get meishi pamoja, unaanza ku get some negativity side of this guy or this chick. Then unaanza huyu nitakuwa na yeye kweli. Huyu tutafanya hivi na yeye kweli. Will we be able to do things together? Now mmeka ndani. Zile vitu mlikuwa mnaenjoy kufanya mkiwa pamoja mkidate, then now you're not enjoying them. Wewe unapenda kuwatch TV sana. Na kitambo ulikuwa unasema mimi napenda coach TV just because your partner was saying anapenda coach TV, you know. So this may inaweza fanya ukuwe na cold feet when you're now going to marriage because una feel no, this is not the right person for me. Imagine 3 years umekaa tu na huyu mse and your husband is just outside there waiting for you.
So wewe umekaa umejifinyilia hapo na your husband, yani mume wako anakungoja tu huko, ungejua tu kitabu
umekaa na bag hapa unasema tu let me just try.
Alafu hapo tu unajaribu kuhide vitu tu, umekaa tu hapo tu na mzito wako huko anakungoja. So it's not healthy.
It is date someone for a long period to know the person better. Si eti tu unaenda tu unaingia hapo ndani tu na kichwa now that you want to enjoy the sex and you want to enjoy cuddle and stuff. Not.
Okay, so boys, how do you see your view? Kunaona kuna moto fire.
Kuna moto. I want to start by telling Barbara to stop intimidating me when I'm in the show. In fact, tell Barbara that I've said. Now, as for me, I think the disadvantages are much more than the advantages.
Yeah.
Actually, people like enjoying free things.
Yeah.
Free. You know, when people enjoy free things, now they start to cohabitate. People start cohabitating just by, okay, come pay me a visit, you know, come we enjoy some 1-2 days. You know it?
Yeah.
That is how cohabitation starts.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't plan, oh, we want to start cohabitating next week. So please visit me next week with all your clothes, we are cohabitating.
We are starting it.
It is not so. The thing is, we start cohabitating from a known background so that you develop this and it becomes your interest. How? And this is the most disadvantageous thing to do, is to cohabitate. People cohabitate without parental awareness. People cohabitate without even friends' awareness.
Yeah.
People cohabitate even without, nobody knows that you are doing it so. But if you are married, then we say so is married, so and so knows.
Itajulikana tu when you're married.
It is something known even by people around you.
Yeah.
In fact, when you're married, you will be respected. When you are cohabitating, people will say, this lady was just picked.
Not serious.
Not serious. Look at her. Look at him. So this thing makes no sense. And let me tell you, for fact, by the end of the day, one of the partners must dance the music without rhythm.
Okay.
You must taste the soup without salt. How? One must be enjoying the other while the other is serious.
Yeah, that one always happens.
Of course.
And then you find yourself, you're all alone.
Yes.
You're in this alone.
And mostly inafanyika kwa madem. Dem akona kijana amemwekea kichwa, yeye kwa akili akona mapenzi. Kijana ako hizi coins, zitatosha cup moja. Tumbler ya keg tu hivi.
Na wewe hesabu zenye iwe akili yako tu kwa mapenzi, lakini yana hesabu anapiga.
Unapiga mahesabu unasema months anaenda kunipea father of my children, you know? Months atageuka months, utashangaa.
Actually, I disagree, Kayla.
I remember,
I disagree.
Oh, no, come on. I remember there was a guy told, our visitor told us, like, you men, you don't say you love us.
We say.
If you say it, nile tu kutuchocha. Like, nikikwambia I love you, just say I love you to just kutuchocha, unaona. So, he was like, this situation, the way Esther is saying, unafikiria mapenzi, lakini yeye hesabu zake is something different, unaona. So now when you are now umefikiria tu unajua, like, we are now cohabitating, unajua hesabu zako, ladies, sometimes, just the way she has put it, ushapiga hesabu mpaka umezaa, mpaka mmewed, mshafanya kila kitu, lakini yeye anachapa tu hesabu za, leo atakujua tot ngapi, keg ni aje, unaona. Sasa wewe ukishajekelea akili into it, like uko tu sawa, you're cohabiting, like, and then uko peke yako, ndio unaona tu tears tu baze, ni kwanza tu kulia uko kwa choo.
Okay, allow me react on that. Actually, women, I know myself as a man, but I may not know the character of another outside there. Actually,
lakini wanaume mtupani, kuna tu vitu zenye ziko tu common,
whoever doesn't love you doesn't
common
love
ground.
you. You know, love is not a privilege.
Yeah.
love is a feeling and it is natural.
Yeah.
So if somebody doesn't love you, either of us, either the sexes, whether a lady or a man, so let's actually put aside whether you are loved or not loved and face this cohabitation fact.
So you,
That the disadvantages of cohabitation,
yeah.
too, for me, is you cannot stand before any court of law, defend yourself over whatever thing you bought in that house or whatever right that you are denied in that house.
Exactly,
or
yeah.
whatever thing that belongs to you and you are denied,
Yeah.
even when you are pushed out of that place. So this is a disadvantage either to a man or to a woman, a lady or a gentleman.
Yeah.
So I have this deeper feeling that people should actually face facts of which we go legitimate way of coming together or living together,
Yeah.
apart from cohabitation.
And
So, okay, you're just trying to convince these guys that there is no need of having this cohabitation. Just focus. Kama ni mlikuwa mnataka ni ndoa, just be out there and tell this lady ama waambie huyu mwanaume ni kuoana tunaoana, si ndio? Because you will not have that, you don't have that priority now to grab your things. Hakuna venye utazibeba like mimi ndo nilinunua hii, yet you agreed to cohabitate, si ndio?
No.
Uh-huh.
You know, ladies like claims. And when you tell a lady, I love you, or this and that, or that and that, or so and so, the lady stops doing whatever she was doing and yani, she feels like flying, you know. So sometimes men are secretive, you know.
Oh, kumbe
so
mnajua.
we are gentle. We have to be gentle. When you behave gentle, your wife would always wish to know, actually, what is in this man?
Yeah.
But when you always expose yourself every now and then, oh, my wife, I love you also, all this and that. My friend, there is nothing that develop out of that. Women love those people who actually feel like they are secretive. They never want to expose anything. So that every now and then, she holds on your shoulder and says that it is this and that. That is what a lady likes. So we don't need to be blamed. That is the nature of a man, and that is the nature of a woman, whether cohabitating or married.
Lazima tu, you have to defend yourself. I accept. Oh, so we have Breeze watching with us. You're welcome. So by the way, hapo ni kama hata nimeshindwa tasema nini Boaz.
can I say
Yeah,
something?
say something, Esther.
I think for once naweza agree na Boaz.
Yeah.
And you know there are ways on handling. If you can, if kama hamwezi oana, si unajua si lazima. Ndio maana watu walikuwa na chukua loan pale. After loan imewashinda kulipa, wamefanya harusi, a grand wedding. They went.
Okay.
Suicide. You see? Wakajiua wote wawili. Juu sasa hawezi lipa.
They can't pay the bills.
There are better ways of handling that. You can go for civil marriages.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Or you can wait. You can be patient.
You can even go traditionally.
Yeah, by
Just
the
go
way,
eat ugali and you marry yourselves.
Okay, we're joined here by Eugene Asiedio Asiako, anasema nice discussion over there. Thanks for sharing. Japeto is also telling us that number one fact, cohabitation find us unaware because we have huge dreams. Just the same way Boaz had said it before. You cannot plan, unaambia dem, hello hapo nje. Next week tunaanza cohabit, beba kila kitu kuja kwangu, si ndio? So inakuwa tu unaware, umeenda tu leo, alafu unashtukia tu things happen like that.
It becomes a whole here stay.
Yeah. And then hapo ndo unaanza uka utaenjoy ama and then things happen. Poop. Disadvantage stuff, just the same way Esther you said. Kulia, you complain a lot of stuff. But again, looking into that disadvantage stuff, the way mnasema, Esther, you make that disadvantage sana.
I do.
Yeah. So you don't agree, you don't support this thing
At all.
But do you support it?
I did support it.
Uh-huh.
I did. And how? You know, let me tell you one thing. Neither you nor I, not even anybody outside there can change a driven generation.
Yeah.
Some things are depicted or dictated by the generation that we live in. I want to tell you that long time ago, if you wanted to visit to your in-laws without a court, it was a taboo.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you will never be welcomed in that home without a coat.
Sasa lazima
Today-
udunge suti.
Today,
Mhm.
I can do the kitenge, which of course by then was a criminal offense. It was an old version. Things trend with the time,
Yeah.
and they are dictated by generations. Today, generation dictates what our tomorrow is. We like it or not, we face facts. Cohabitation happens than marriage. People cohabitate than marriages, and sometimes I agree with them. Why? Somebody have experienced tough time in marriage. Somebody has been witnessing how the relatives have been actually pinned down.
Yeah.
They have been disappointed in marriages. Then you say, so of course, why should I go into something I see for myself? So I decide to cohabitate around, and if at all you bring nyokes, toka nje uende.
Chambeza kubwa kubwa. Okay, Eugene is telling us something here that couples who cohabitate before marriage, especially before an engagement or otherwise, they tend to be less satisfied with their marriages.
True that.
And they're more likely to divorce than couples who do not.
True.
That is very
Yeah.
true.
So from his comment, he's trying to tell us that when you do this cohabitation stuff, kuna advantage sana ya nyinyi kuachana, to divorce. Then when you just decided to get into it without this cohabitation stuff, you can really move mountains, ndio? Okay. So it's a concern that majority of the people they're not in support of this cohabitation stuff. Eh?
But do you
Thank
think?
you.
Do you think through cohabitation, people can develop? Do you think? Just a question for all of us. Do you think through cohabitation, we can reach in terms of development, and then we actually come up and start some projects, or must one be married to start a development project as a family? Most of us today, we do this cohabitation because you are tired of running up and down. You
Yeah,
meet
from
a
one
lady,
marriage to
you,
another,
you,
like-
you meet a lady or a man today, tomorrow she's not the person you wanted, and so you see, this dating has become a problem. It is a bridge that is broken.
Yeah.
Yes, it is there. It is a bridge. Everybody can physically see that yes, there is a bridge there, but who then follows the bridge? Nobody. Why? You are aware. I go through the bridge, I sink. So some people use cohabitation as pass-through. How? You want to go through this, at least you learn to know. If I would live with you at one time, then what should I prepare for in future?
Okay.
Because dating, I can play some new cards, some smart cards for 3 years or 4 or so, just to keep you around me because we are in a distance. You don't know me.
Okay.
So I think sometimes cohabitation can just be good. There is nothing that is totally bad. There is something good out of cohabitation, though not much.
Okay.
So do you agree with that, Esther?
Let me see if I agree.
Uh-huh.
First, Boaz, you said you're not legally together, right? And you're talking about a project. Wewe unataka kuanzisha project na msichana mwenyewe kesho amebeba kila kitu ameenda. Utablame na.
Alafu unaanza kulia sometimes
Whom
what
will you
happens?
blame?
Uh-huh.
Eh? It is sawa unasema dating the bridge you'll end up sinking and stuff. Sawa inakubalika juu. You can unaweza toa joke at 15 ukitaka.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But it is still not good to cohabitate. I mean, I still feel it is better to go on longer dates. Ni sawa akitoa cards unaona hata kama wewe huko smart enough au utaona tu huyu mtu ametoa cards zake unasema na last year it has been like this then this year kwani huyu mwanamume ako tu na new characters every year go hautajua sasa hata the appropriate character of this guy.
But Esther, do you know? Esther, do you know that a woman can stay with you in the same house for 7 years without knowing that that woman is a witchcraft?
Eish.
Hey.
Esther.
7 good years. Then she actually removed the clause of witchcraft after 7 years. The children are there. She's already deepened her roots. You can't send her home packing with 14-year-old boy whom you believed that was the only shield you have in that family.
And just
Wa-
when you
wa-
thought
was-
men are secretive.
It's like,
Shock on
yeah, you have an experience in this. Can you just tell us how?
Not
how-
experience.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
7 years.
No,
7
I
years,
witnessed. I
tell
witnessed
us.
this. I witnessed this in a certain place.
Okay.
It was a shock to the whole village. It was a shock to the whole community, realizing that someone has lived for 7 years, not anyone knowing that this person is a witchcraft. By the time it knocked or dawned, then it became a reality. It was like, no, but then, yes. Sometimes we may run away from it, but truth be told, it is.
It is something that happens on both sides. Unaweza ishi na mwanamke akona watoto wawili outside. Men have children out here. Wanaume mko na watoto hapa nje.
Anyway, don't forget, it's cohabiting, and keep it at Cafe TV as we talk together. Just share the stream, comment, and it. So now let us see. Coming still here, what do people prioritize in this cohabiting stuff? Ni nini mtu anaona to like, this is the thing that I have to prioritize, like in this stuff. Yeah.
One, people prioritize wealth to cohabitate. Because
Yeah.
if you fail to marry and you start cohabitation, which we've said has got a lot of disadvantages, it means you have a mission to achieve. You had an objective. You
Yeah.
have an objective to cohabitate. One, people do cohabitation to achieve wealth. Have realized that this man is wealthy or this woman is wealthy. How can I achieve this wealth? You see, so I get into this man, accept everything with or without any signing any document for the purpose of winning the wealth. Two,
Yeah.
people cohabitate for leisure. Leisure too, mostly is sexual leisure. So because you want continuous sex, actually you don't want to miss it any single day. So the only option is I want to cohabitate so that I enjoy this sex every time I need it. So this two becomes my first.
So it's
Priority.
Priorities.
wealth and sex.
Wealth-
That is
Wealth
what
and
people
sex.
prioritize. So how do you see it, Esther?
Not as he sees it, obviously. You're going for wealth. I am a woman. I want to build myself too. Mbona nikuje kwako just to kupata tu pali naweza jificha ndani? I want to build myself. If I cohabit with you, I'll be dependent sana. Nitakuwa tunaangalia tu, mimi mwanamume wangu alisema gari tunanunua next year.
Yeah.
Alisema na wewe, mimi hapa, si wewe, mimi nitafanya nini? Say, let me start a business, but it's not going good. My husband has. Let me start a shop. Haiendi vizuri. My husband said. How will you grow? How will you grow? How will I grow? I will not grow if I continue hiding